Shall we begin?
So it begins.
And now it begins.
So it begins.
And so it begins.
Shall we begin?
It begins.
So, shall we begin?
So, it begins.
Shall I begin? Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
Shall we begin? Yeah.
We shall indeed. Oh my gosh, I just noticed your shirt.
Indeed.
Blue Ranger.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Looks good.
Rip
Nice and
Jason
cool.
David Frank, man. Just
Yep.
wow.
Yeah. We can talk about him during the stream for sure at some point. Big Ranger fan with that. But yeah, what's up, chat? What's up, Matt G? What's up, Katarn? Haven't seen you in a while. Good seeing you, man. Hope you're doing all right, dude. And yeah, he said you got to go do that. That's all right. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll catch up soon, man. Zombie
happy
Box,
birthday.
what's up? What's up, Zombie? As we know, if you guys have followed me for a while, you know, birthday streams are pretty much the only time that I drink. I don't drink alcohol that often. So, I mean, unless I'm on Mary's stream, I might have a little on shenanigans or something. You know,
I have
we
tempted
gotta be
him.
fair. Yeah.
Just once or twice, really. Just a
Here
couple
and there.
times.
For sure, but you know, the other thing too is since I don't drink often, I like to try new stuff. So I had Justin recommend me a Rumple mix, and I think he was assuming I was.
No, Justin,
He
you
has to start off
asshat.
He has to start off
Why?
like that. This is how we start, and then he can go to like beer or something lighter.
Ugh. Well, at least he did the liquor before beer. That's fine, I guess.
Well, yes, his
I don't
recommendation.
Drink
you know,
too much
so-
beer though on these streams.
Yeah, I think beer is nasty, so no beer. Just vodka, rum, other stuff, pretty much. But so
See,
we'll start it off with the minty flavor.
are you serious? Oh, gross.
Oh my goodness.
That was terrifying to watch.
It's all right.
Really?
It's not the worst thing ever.
If I were to compare it to other stuff, it's fine. I don't like the mint aftertaste, to be honest.
Well, at least it's kind of like brushing your teeth. It's nice.
This is what I actually. This is what at least I'm starting with this. I guess I'm not like eating a bunch of food and drinking other stuff right now. So
Go get out the other one. You'll need it here in a second.
yeah. Well, the other one I
Oh
have
my God.
that I'll start drinking. I have not had Captain Morgan before, so I'll be trying out a white rum. I have not had rum before either. I don't think so.
White rum's fine.
Hey,
White
Flip.
rum's good. Hey, Flip, what is up, dude?
What's up, Mary?
Wow, I haven't seen you in forever.
It's been a minute.
He still
problem.
exists.
Good to
Is
see
he
you, man.
laggy for anybody else, or am I
Yeah,
crazy?
a little bit.
A little bit. Oh, okay.
Flip's famous for very much on-time internet.
Ain't that the truth?
At least it's just visually he's just slightly off, but
It's making for a sort of dynamic entertainment, though. The bizarre way it feels almost like I've stepped into the Matrix. Just watching. Is that not creepy to anybody else right now?
doing the flip.
That's bizarre to watch. Holy shit.
Doing the flipping, glitching. But yeah, so that was okay. That was okay. I think I prefer Fireball still. I mean, that's probably like, oh, that's how everybody drinks and stuff. But it's like, that was okay though. The minty aftertaste, yeah, it is like I just brushed my teeth, and I don't want to start with that. Like I just brushed my teeth. Like no, trying to pound some brews and stuff. Except for not beer though. But
Brush your teeth.
anyway, regardless, so I am turning 29 today, and yeah, I get
Wow.
my crew on here. Got the Flipster, of course. What's up? And got Justin. I got Mary again. Classic to be on these streams, especially as they witness me get drunk again. So should be great.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't miss that for the world. There's
I want you to get so drunk that you forget this happens.
See now, So Justin's told me that there's going to be a surprise for me, and he was very much going, "Oh, it's going to be a big surprise. You're going to love it. It's going to be a great surprise. I don't know. It's going to be good, huh?" And so I'm just like, "All right." You wanted me to guess a little. I'm like, "All right." But I was like, "Okay, I'll go with the highest one that I don't think was possible."
I don't know if I want you to guess.
No. Can I just flex a little bit here and just say that I know exactly what it is. That's like, hashtag YouTube bestie privileges. So
flip.
Hey, Justin, when were you thinking to do this? Because I've got a 3:40 I gotta leave, and then I can come back after an hour.
I actually have to leave for work too, so I have a video brought up right now. If
lame,
like to share it.
Okie dokie.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Well, hold on. Before that, looks like Mr. Andrew, what's up, man? Thank you, buddy. Just gave $10. What's up, man? Says happy birthday.
Dang it, Andrew.
I appreciate that, broski, and I want to give you a
chats?
reward for. Thank you so much for giving me. Thank you. I appreciate that big time. Yes.
Wait, Rookie, are you drinking for super chats?
I mean, it's not typically what I do, but I guess there's no harm in that.
Good idea.
Oh, is that the deal? What's the shot threshold?
I don't know. That was all that I had for shots. I could take a shot of Morgan, but I don't know if that
Take a half
matters
a shot
here.
for every time someone pays you.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pace
$10,
yourself
why
if you're
not?
going a while.
Word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No problemo.
Yeah, be careful with them shots, bro. But also how much to get you to take a shot.
White rum. Man,
How
white
much?
rum's not that
I
great.
like white rum. I like white rum. Really?
It just tastes so plain. I don't know. It's
You should have went with
fine,
spice
but-
rum.
My God. Rookie
Probably
putting
should've
down
gone
all
with
the
spice
basic
rum.
bitches of the world.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm usually the plain boy. I'm a picky eater. I have my burger with ketchup, and that's it. So I
No
should love
cheese?
this. But sometimes cheese. If they have cheese on there, I'll eat it. But I don't request the cheese. But
Oh, I gotcha.
all right, go ahead, Justin. Wow me, boom, baby me,
All right, boom, baby, you.
boom, baby.
All right, all right, guys, let's go.
Yo, what's up, rookie? It's your boy Walter, Emmanuel Jones, also known as Jack, the original Black Ranger. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, so I understand you were celebrating a birthday. Your friend Justin wanted to hook you up and said, he said you were turning 1,000. No, actually, 10,000 years old. I'm finding that hard to believe, but it is what it is. Anyway, he said that you have a live stream and that he wanted me to say happy birthday to you. So here I am, wish you a very happy birthday. In fact, why don't we do this? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, rookie. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And you know what? For your birthday, man, I'm going to give you my energy. That's what I'm going to do. So here we go. Ready?
Oh, shit.
Mastodon.
Shit.
You know what time it is. It's warm time all day, every day, brother. Take care. Peace and love. It's your boy, Walter Jones. I'm out.
How was that?
Hi, man. You gave me the energy too at the end. That's good.
How was that? You got an original Power Ranger to give you their energy.
That's some forever shit right there. That's tight.
Some cool shit, huh?
That's tight. Walter's still around. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I guessed that it was possible you were doing that, Justin. That was going to be one of them, that you got a Ranger.
Are you serious?
Only because he suggested that for Heartland Studios. So I was like, that's a potential he could be doing for me, but I didn't know.
You played yourself,
I didn't
Justin.
know the real. I guessed Mr. Ballin as like a most unlikely, but still within that region, because we got it, because we did communicate with him once, so you never know. But
yeah,
but that was cool.
came
Walter Jones, yeah, that's cool. The Zax Wax, I remember from the old one of the episodes or something. As they say that what was his fighting style? Hip hop keto,
something like that.
Hip hop keto.
Hip hop keto, right? That's what it was. I think so.
Something like that. I don't know how, like, he was more of the dancer kind of character.
Yeah, he's when he's on screen starting to
Mm-hmm.
to go as he's fighting hip hop.
I will say my favorite episode is when Kimberly and Billy switch bodies.
Oh my god, I remember that.
I thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Ancient times, my friend. I don't recall that one, but there's a lot of ones in the Mighty Morphin that I forgot. To be fair, with that,
but yeah, hey, how was that?
That was freaking tight. That was tight.
I'm kind of I'm a little bummed that you kind of figured that was going to happen.
Well, I mean, I couldn't guess which one. I couldn't guess that you really did that. For all I know, you did it. Like, there's a whole bunch of things you could have done. So I didn't actually. It wasn't like this was my guess. This was one of many guesses that could have been a potential, but that's still tight.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad, man. I think you have a couple of super chats.
Yep, exactly. Yep. So we got the one from Andrew again. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Got Matt G. I know that on the actual YouTube stream, this is actually emojis, but I'm just reading it. It says cat orange whistling, cat orange whistling, cat orange whistling, face purple crying, face purple crying. This is funny to read out. Thank you, Matt G. I find those funny. But they don't actually translate that on StreamYard. It's just like they spell it out. That's funny. There's no harm. You clearly don't watch Saturday night streams. Yeah, for sure. And you can obviously tell that I don't drink much because I'm feeling red in the face already just after 2 shots. That's not a good sign.
You're about to take another.
Oh, Mary, thank you. Oh, Mary, thank you. $10. He beat me to the super chat. Happy birthday. Okay, well, you deserve a little Mr. Krabs.
Okay, money! Children, it's time for the grand unveiling of money!
I forgot about that one. I guess there's an endless supply, Mr. Krabs.
There is an endless supply. I literally have him as just my super chat.
Time is money, boy!
That's hilarious, actually. I actually love that you have that. Lean into it, man. Lean hard into it.
Yeah, it's funny. I've had all these cutaway clips set aside for like over a year, and I just never added them to anything. But I'm finally uploaded. And what's up, Matt G? Again, thank you for the $1. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I don't know if you'll get a claim or not, but I found the Power Rangers body swap.
They're all available on YouTube from the Power Rangers YouTube channel.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Well, at least like 15 years of it, so it's a good start. At least you have like the good stuff. I think it goes up to Dino Thunder was on it. I was actually watching it the other day.
Yeah, Dino Thunder has some okay episodes. There's some okay episodes.
I don't know how you could watch it as an adult.
Oh, it's easy. Very easy. Jason David Frank.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. He is in that one.
Although I will say they removed his mouth at one point because of magic or something, and he's not freaking out. And I'm like, why aren't you freaking the hell out?
They make the character of Tommy very chill and a little overhyped in the show, but they could have done so much with him that season. They also he was just like stuck in his Black Ranger suit for like 5 or 6 episodes because he couldn't be there. So it's just his voice.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so he's just like stuck in his ranger suit. Like, I guess I'm stuck in this. All right, here we are.
You're not available. That's why.
God, I kind of want to check that out now. That's amazing.
Mary, you say how can you watch them as an adult? Surprisingly, some of the seasons have things that are like, this isn't that bad. I'd say Mighty Morphin was very much aimed for kids. Some of the other seasons are aimed for like, you could watch it as an adult, and there's still some corniness to it that's like, okay, what the hell is this? But then there's moments that are like, oh shit, dude, they just killed that person. What? And they're dealing with it emotionally, and they're like determined. Jen from Time Force is like, you'd love that one. You know, she's like hell bent on getting Rand sick, and she's like, she's like damaged. She's like, I'm going to take you down. It's like, oh shit, like a strong little ranger there. She's like the leader. She's the Pink Ranger and technically the leader of the team. They still defer to Red, but she's basically the de facto on that one.
Yeah, the Red Ranger's a new guy.
Yeah, well, and he's the ancestor or whatever of she's from the future. it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. They do.
Does he ever ask how he dies or
I'll
anything?
just sit you down and make you watch some of that stuff, Mary, because that's some stuff you gotta get it cleansed. Some
like gladly, so totally gladly.
Mm-hmm. You'll like it. But since Justin and Flip have so little time here, Flip, is your mic working okay? I don't know if you were saying anything or not.
Yeah, it should be fine. I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's funny because your lips don't move when you talk on the stream. You're just like, it's just like, yeah, so robotic and glitchy.
I just had like a flashback to Flip's shorts. Do you remember the ones I'm like, like those little videos that you used to do or whatever, where it was like a skit and it was just wild and crazy? You did the most bizarre shit.
I did. I definitely did some bizarre shit, and it'll come back around. Just in the middle of doing loans and stuff, trying to get my first one. So once I have a little bit of money in the bank, I'll have a little time. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we have to get our own lives set first.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We got Phantom Collective hats now, but we actually have to talk to the people at the website to make sure they have this one because we had an older design that looked a lot crappier on the hats. So we're trying to make sure that they have this one on, and then we'll start pushing those at some point because it's kind of cool. It's Old Guard Graphics that made those for us, and it's neat. We like that. Teesprings is what everybody uses, which is fine, especially for easy, t-shirts and stuff. But we like some of them. If you put in the wash right away, will just like they, ruin any print on there sometimes. So some have lasted longer, some haven't. So Old Guard though has been pretty solid.
All the ones I've gotten from other creators are still good. I mean, like, I mean, the Go Get Daddy's Belt one is perfect, crystal clear still.
Well, I mean, ones that had the ones that I've gotten that had like full pictures taking up like the full thing. Essentially, a lot of them just going in the wash once, where like they'd be all. I don't know what you call it when they start to fade. Is that what it is, or like the pieces of it's missing? So it's like
right. Yeah, that happens sometimes. They look cool, but you have to be careful.
Yep, that's all good. But so there's a lot of things probably that we're going to go over with talking through my stream here today because I've got a lot of things that I haven't talked about in a long time. 2, it's been a while since I chatted with Mary on here. 3, I'll be drunk. 4, Flip will probably return. And we'll have some shenanigans with that stuff. I'm going to send the link out to a few other people that'll join.
You said shenanigans. I need 5 cents.
Copyright. Yep. TM. Yep. Trademark. Yep.
Kai! Dude, Kai was on with us last night.
What's up, broski?
Hey, Kai.
Dude, Kai was on with us last night.
Oh, sweet.
Rookie, I think that because we've done this every year, we always take a shot together.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
all right.
I'm going to go grab my orange juice and my bottle of vodka that's way more potent than I wanted. But here we are.
Okay. Okie dokie.
And I want to take a shot with you.
That's good. And I am prepared, of course. I had chicken for breakfast. So got a belly full. And then I got some rolls on backup. And then I'll have pizza halfway through this probably. So I am always prepared.
I don't know how long you're going for, but I might stop in occasionally, like on my phone. But
my intention was to go shorter, go for 2 hours, but I feel really good today and I feel awake and I feel like drinking and talking and shit. So I might go one of those 6-hour ones. I don't know.
We'll see how this goes.
We'll see how long I last and we'll see.
There's what I think we had to do a second one time because the first it was like Google Hangouts.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you guys remember Google Hangouts?
I remember Google Hangouts from the olden days. Those was mighty somethings, weren't they?
In my day, we used to have to climb both ways uphill to get on the stream.
Yes. You had to be very careful about who you send the link to, because then somebody else could come in and just ruin it.
Other techie
exactly. What was it? So we had. I can remind us of those old days with the trip to the past. If I have a clip here, I do from 2020. It is about time that I take my first drink of the night at 2:45. Here we go, guys. Nice and good. How we? No, you didn't see me do it at all. So, shot number 2.
I did, but okay.
There you go. Oh, 4.
6. What am I at? 6 shot?
I've been counting them.
I actually couldn't count at that time. I was like, I don't fucking know. I noticed I was drinking while I was not counting.
I feel slightly traumatized just seeing that.
I know.
Like the flash. Good God, it's been like 4 years, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, and I do these most. I think last year was the only year where I kind of went chill. Last year, I don't think I did one. I did a brief one for like an hour, and I didn't drink that much. That was the only year where I kind of took it easy. But other than that, it's just going ham. The
Your
last
liver's
time
had far too much of a break, rookie. Get to it.
I know that the last time I drank like almost a full bottle of Fireball, and I drank like a quarter of a Crown Royal, and I'm sure I had some other drink, Jim Beam. I had about half a thing of Jim Beam, which is more than that was probably way too much to ever drink for somebody who doesn't drink much. So I did not feel good that time.
There was 1 year where we went on another stream and embarrassed ourselves. Well, I did,
but no, we both did. I remember that one too. We went on to Purple Valkyrie, and
don't remind me.
And we're just like, you redheads are so awesome, and it's cool that you're in stuff. And yeah, I remember that.
Dude, I've made a YouTube career out of being drunk on stream. I don't know what you're worried about.
Mm-hmm. It's because I'm not used to it. You've honed your powers. I don't. It's unexplored, unexplored areas. I only tap into it once a year and figure out what's going on as I'm doing it. You know, the first one, I remember I didn't eat anything, and so I was not in good shape.
I love that. Can I steal that, rookie? That I've honed my powers. On the
You've honed in your drinking powers. That's your your special ability. Time.
I'm gonna steal that.
What is up? Alfredo Doritos. I love how he changed his name to that because I kept on calling him Doritos and that wasn't his name, and then he changed it to Doritos at some point.
Oh my gosh,
been a long time.
I think you missed a super chat.
No, or did I? No, I did. I did Mary's and Andrews, sir, and I did Matt G. I did Matt G. I acknowledge that a little bit ago.
Matt G.
Matt G. For sure.
Oh, Matt G. Oh,
I think for another shot because of Mary's.
True, but I got to read his thing. That says, "In my days, people can still message each other on the YouTubes, and an old person dies."
Oh my God, we could do that, couldn't we?
I remember that thing. That was a brief thing where it was like, "Hey, what's up? We're in like a YouTube thing."
There's a message. I think my first YouTube channel, the OG one, got caught in the Wayback Machine for some reason.
Really?
Yes. I think I could show you what it looks like. All right. Let's bring that up here. Boom. It's so strange because there's only one and it's from 2008.
Well, first, you actually were right, though, Justin. We were supposed to take a shot. Mary, we're supposed to take a shot together with that. So,
are you ready?
1 sec. All right. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm a professional.
Gross. Ugh. I just taken a bite of lo mein, so I just had like vodka lo mein
and gravy.
Lo mein.
That was awful. That was awful. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Oh, I need. Okay, yeah, we're gonna drink a Sprite.
I'm covering. What do you have there, Flip?
We're gonna do. That was gross. That was gross.
Are you drinking Starbucks coffee?
Yeah.
What alcohol?
All night. Oh wait,
what alcohol is disguised in that?
Flip, are you? You're over on the Pacific, aren't you?
Me, I'm on the East Coast.
You're on the East Coast. Coffee at 3:30 in the afternoon. You're an animal.
Yeah, I'm an animal. You should see me at 3:30 in the morning.
No, as I say, his schedule starts at 3:30 a.m.
So I get up at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's
every day.
Quite normal for him.
Except Saturday.
What lunacy has driven you to this madness?
So the market's really slow, and so I have to work a second job, and that starts at 5, and I get off at noon. That way I can get to my loans and mortgage stuff at noon, which is a reasonable time, and I work that till 8 o'clock at night.
Holy hell!
I've been doing it for a while, so there's not a lot of room for this sort of stuff. I really miss it, though. I really, really miss it.
Yeah, I try to make him do some things, though. So he's still doing some back work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking sucks, bro. I'm so sorry to hear that. God, man, the economy, man, just fucking dipped, and everybody went from being fine and being able to live something resembling like a fulfilling life, to like banging their head against a wall to keep everything going.
You ain't lying, girl. You ain't lying.
Oh yeah.
But I did end up. Go ahead.
No. Please.
I did end up meeting someone, a fine young woman, and she's a realtor. I've been with her 3 months, and pretty amazing. Yeah, lender and a realtor. Who would have guessed?
Well, to be fair, if all the extra work led you to that place and you're happy, like, worth it, right? Hashtag worth it. So
yes,
that's
totally.
awesome.
Hashtag worth it. Hashtag in love. It's great.
Oh, I love love. I love being in love. Wow. I wanted to go grab like a Care Bear right there and just like squeeze the shit out of it. Oh,
So
I'm so
love
happy for you.
Thank you. It looks like I might have a loan here, which is great. And each one of those is worth. This one's gonna help change my life. I'll just put it that way. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad to hear that, dude. Dude, we miss you in the sphere.
I miss being in the sphere. Like I like pushing on the edges of it and poking my head out the side. And...
I give him a line to reel him in sometimes. To hey, this is happening. What? Okay, all right, go back. Then all right, this is happening. All right, yep, go back. All right.
Yeah.
Just
but I'm here now.
Isn't that part of it though? Is like, and Rookie, you've always done that. You've always sort of put a little lure out there for everybody, and been sort of like this this bridge into the community that brings people together. That's just been your whole jam for like ever. And God, I don't remember the last time that I said this, but I should say it more often to you, is that like I'm so grateful for you because you played such a huge role in me sort of entering into this community, and things change and get weird and bizarre, and we all sort of like life takes us down different pathways or whatever. But for the people who I really care about, in particular like you and Justin and others, of course, there's still that connection, and every once in a while we still reach out and we just say, hey, how are you doing, and I miss you and I think about you, and you were such a huge part of that, and I love to see that you're still such a big part of that. That's something to be proud of. That's something you should be proud of. If you don't give yourself enough credit, I think that we're grateful for you. We're genuinely grateful for you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
thank God for today.
That's
today Rookie came into the world and he made all of our lives
I couldn't. Oh yeah, I found the way back machine thing.
Oh,
just kidding.
What is this?
Rookie critic, nostalgia critic here.
Oh my God!
Say happy birthday to you, man! I have an incredible present for you. A lawsuit. That's right. That name is just a little too close to mine, man. I've seen how talented you are. Yeah, or I've at least heard how talented you are. That's right. The news makes its way to me, man. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of people on YouTube who are trying to be critics, and we can't have another one, man. So my lawyers are going to take you down. If you could be wearing a suit similar to this when they drop by, so that it can help my case a little bit more that you're ripping me off and that I'm going to totally sue you for every last cent that you have, that'd be fantastic. So please get in an outfit similar to this. If you
Wow.
That's crazy.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Oh, did I accidentally click it out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no. I'm sorry.
Was there more? Was there more?
You better watch your back, Rookie.
Into them when they knock on the door too, again, just some sort of assault charges like again there too. That'd be fantastic.
Justin, back it up. We missed stuff. We missed stuff. Damn it.
How was that?
Oh, that's insane, man. That's so for background for people. Funnily enough.
Oh, hold on. It wasn't done.
No, seriously though, thank you so much for the cameo and happy birthday to you. I think that's so cool that you do all these different shows and movie reviews and stuff like that. That's so very, very awesome. And I hope it goes well, man. I hope you keep doing it because you love it, because there is so much joy to be had when you're taking something that, just brings you a personal joy, and you can apply it and you can just keep creating with it. You can create whatever you want. You have a camera, you can just do so many things with that. You have imagination, you can apply it. It's just so cool, man. I don't know. It takes me back to when I was first starting out. So I really wish you nothing but the best. And again, I really want to say thank you for the cameo, because the money doesn't go to me. It goes to charity. It goes to Toys for Tots. So thank you so very, very much for that. And all my best to you, man. Keep making some awesome videos. Take care.
All right. Okay.
That was great. That was so great.
That's freaking incredible. Because
do you like how I just made a slight edit where you thought it was the end?
Yes, yes, that was good. That's clever boy, clever girl.
Yeah, so that really surprised you because I gave it no setup.
Man, that one took me. The Walter one I could almost predict. This one, that one was a surprise, but that one has more substance to it, because if people don't know, before I was a YouTuber. Before I knew of the YouTube sphere of stuff, and I was just getting onto YouTube stuff, Chris Stuckman and Nostalgia Critic were the first two people that I watched that were related to movies at all. And I preferred the Nostalgia Critic to Chris Stuckman because they put all this effort into the skit and they'd script their reviews into all this crazy stuff that they're doing, some type of story. And as goofy as it may be to a lot of people, it's I appreciated that effort to just do a review on something. So that's what got me to try to do some of my stuff when I made characters, when I was doing things. So, and when in my first 40 videos, I would say, hello, I'm the Rookie Critic. I don't have a slogan yet, and I'll come up with one later. That was based off of his we watch it so you don't have to.
That lawsuit is totally valid, and you admit it live on stream.
Well, it was similar. It was inspired by him, but I stopped doing that. So, but yeah, so it was a lot. So I technically was inspired. I probably wouldn't have started a channel if it wasn't for the Nostalgia Critic, oddly enough. So thank you, man. That's cool. That's nice.
I'm sorry. I got to roll. Sorry about that.
Yep, I know, man.
I'm glad I snuck that in, Flip, before, because the thing is, Flip knew about the Nostalgia Critic. He didn't know about Walter Jones.
Okay, he kept some information here and there. I see. But yeah, it's good seeing you, Flip. I'll see you in a bit if you can return. I'll probably still be live. So
I will. And great job, Proper. That was awesome, bro. And
that one took me.
good to see you, Mary.
Good to see you, Flip, man. I hope you're well.
See you again. See you guys next time, Flip. Seriously.
Okay.
Yep.
See you, Justin.
Yeah.
See you, broski.
Justin, why do you look drunk?
What?
Why did you look drunk just there? You looked like you were looking in a bizarre angle, at a bizarre angle. Oh my God, Rookie, you have an Isom poster back there.
Yes, I do. I bought Isom, and in general, so I actually had a whole bunch of posters back here in general. So my wall would be blank if I didn't have posters. I used to have a whole bed that was huge and would take up a lot of wall space, but since I took that down and got a smaller one, I don't like having a blank wall. So I've always had posters on my back room there, and after I got the blank wall, I decided to put a bunch of posters up and things. Wow. And the Yaira one, I was like, okay, with that one having that size for context, and I already had Jessica Alba one, I was like, all right, I'm going to get a few more to match up the back wall here. So I had House of Dragons, Power Rangers, Yaira, and Jessica Alba. Yeah.
I think we all have backgrounds that have an evolution. Mine was just my guitar, and then the AC/DC poster, and then I threw in a bunch of crap.
Totally. That's what happens inevitably, right?
Right. So I'm glad you really liked it. I feel like you were probably a little bit more. You would probably like it a lot more if I just cut it off to where he said, "I'm going to sue you."
That was good though. That was good. I mean, yeah, I was inspired by Nostalgia Critic. That's something. I mean, the Rookie Critic name. I mean, I thought I was like, okay, critic. People think movies, right? So, and that was mostly because I knew he was a Nostalgia Critic. So, it was a lot, Rookster wouldn't be here and to have all these crazy skits and think about all these collaborations and stuff in a way if it wasn't for the Nostalgia Critic. That was the foundational one. So yeah, that's cool, man. It's tight. And and still with Walter Jones, still not to undersell that one. That one, I mean, Power Rangers was what I got into when I was younger, instead of Superman and stuff. Like I was more into the Power Ranger, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon area instead of the DC and Marvel stuff back when I was younger. When I was older, I started to get into some of the Marvel and DC stuff. But yeah, that's cool.
Well, I'm glad you really liked it, because it is very difficult when I have like a good surprise for someone. I just get so excited, and I'm like, oh, I just want to show it to you right now, but I can't.
I can tell when we were talking on the phone, you kept on telling me, oh, I got a big surprise, and I'm like, okay, thank you, Justin. Stop talking because you're gonna probably tell me on accident. So stop. And you're like, no, it's really good. I know you're gonna love it. I'm just like,
I had to talk him off the ledge the other day over it. He was literally like, should I show him? And I was like, no, stop it. Stop it, Justin. You're gonna fuck up the stream.
That is tight. But Justin, do you have to go to work now?
In a second. I think I could show you what the format of. I'm sorry, I don't have another surprise, unfortunately.
Okay. You didn't have a hat trick? What the fuck, Justin? You're supposed to. No, just kidding. You're supposed to end with ballin' or something.
No, but this was the screenshot of what YouTube used to look like. I can't, for whatever reason, find it on the way back. But it has had a lot more. But that's something I had posted. So you would have like your name, and you would have like this description of you, and I just made up everything. Because I was like,
why do you even care? Age 36. I don't know. Someone give me a hint. Gosh, sassy.
Oh yeah, like, and just the other ones was just questioning like everything. I don't know. That's just what you could do. I don't know. It was kind of cool.
Justin, I'm confused.
What? What?
What is an occupations?
I was 12. Or probably not.
You were 12. Okay.
Excuse,
all right.
sure. Great excuse, sir. Yes.
I don't think you need to see anymore.
Dude.
But yeah, it had all like the videos that I had recently watched and favorited, and like one of them was like Biff from Back to the Future and his like song about like to stop asking him questions about Back to the Future. So like it's so interesting like how the tastes how my tastes have changed, but also not at all. Mm-hmm. How fundamental it can be.
Yep. Alfredo Dorito says missed opportunity to use 69 in there.
I didn't think about that at 11.
Well, you should have.
I should have. I don't know. I don't think I realized the significance of 69 until like a year later or something. So I just missed it.
I mean, when you get into high school, then it's obvious. But
and you had to give your like birthday. Like that's the thing. You had to put in your birthday. And I don't know. I think I used like my dad's or something, not anything else. You know,
that's funny.
But yeah, I definitely should have done that. But yeah, I got to go to work here in a second. But I sent you the links to the videos in case more panelists come on and you want to show them like, hey, isn't that cool what Justin did or something like that? Or like, hey, check this out.
Okay. I will definitely utilize them in the future for sure. That is.
I want to hang on to that for like ever. You know, like
yeah, that is. Awesome.
I would literally keep that as a clip, like find the special parts of that or whatever, and then clip it and just be like, "Ha, check this out." You know, just keep the one where it says, "Where Rookie's like, you know what? I'm giving you for your birthday a lawsuit." Just like
I love that. It's like,
it's amazing.
So for everything you own, I know.
That was amazing.
Good shit. That was good, Justin. That was good.
Good job,
bro.
Justin.
Fist bump. Fist bump, bro.
Attaboy. Why do you look like you're like a 1,000-yard stare right now? What is happening? Justin?
He does. I don't think he wants to leave to go to work. He wants to hang. He wants to. Hang out.
I really don't, but I do have to, and it sucks.
That's what he's thinking.
Focusing on something. Yeah, I just I made that one public, but I didn't want to like. I made sure I wanted to like not monetize it because I don't know how that works. But if I did and it did well, I would probably donate to the same charity. I don't know. But that's about it. But yeah,
Cameo.com is pretty good with that. Mr. Ballin did that. They do that. A lot of celebrities do that too, and YouTube people. So that's
Mr. Ballin just wasn't available like on there anymore. It's been a while since
like I said, well, he's probably got contracts with Amazon and stuff to be exclusive to there and YouTube and stuff, probably.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know. That shouldn't stop you from doing Cameo.
Yeah, but I mean, there might be certain times of the year he's free. So
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, I would have done Mr. Ballin, and that would have been like the trifecta. Would have been perfect. But we will see what happens in the future. And
yes,
could you do a shot before I leave, though?
All right. You just want to see me get more shit faced. That's the goal. That's the goal.
I'll check back on the rewatch.
Exactly what we want.
And we're less than an hour in, mind you, and I've already had how many shots now? 3 or 4?
No,
I haven't kept track of anything.
2.5.
Shit, I spilled. I'm a messy boy.
You're
You had that prepared.
I have literally paper towels in the background because I'm a messy, you gotta be able to clean, you sit in the chair, cat's on your lap, you can't get up, can't get what you need.
She's adorable.
Oh, Mary, I'm so glad you got that. I was able to tell you and how excited you were.
Do what?
I was so excited that you were able to come on, and whenever I do these kind of things, Mary, I'm like the first person I want to tell is you, because I'm just like it's almost like if it's good, you're gonna get giddy with excitement.
Well, I did get giddy with the excitement. Like I was like, dude, that's amazing beforehand. Like I'm glad that you use that as like a yardstick or whatever. That's really cool. Makes me feel good.
Huh? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well, also I get excited to share stuff with you.
No, stop fucking around, rookie. Take the damn shit.
Well, I'm curious. Are you drinking, Justin? You have to go to work though.
Nope.
So, no.
I'll drink with you. I'll drink with you.
Can't be a bad boy.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta pour it. Hold on.
Ah, fuck. Get to see shit-faced Rookster.
Knock over an entire bottle of vodka. Why don't I?
Well, you have your backup vodka, of course. Like in James Bond, like in Dr. No from Russia with Love, he's literally like, I have my decoy vodka. He doesn't say it, but that was funny as shit because the one was poisoned, and then he's like, no, I have my other one.
My decoy vodka.
That's hilarious shit. It's decoy vodka.
All right, I got this. You ready?
Right. Yep.
Yes.
3, a tiggity 2, and a wiggity 1. Yeah. What's the male version of white girl wasted?
Frat boy drunk. I don't know.
Doesn't roll off the tongue. No.
Oh wait. Fuck boy lit.
Nah.
Fuck boy lit. No. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Never.
You know it.
Never spoken once. No. There.
What?
No. It's not a thing.
Ooh.
It doesn't quite work as well. No.
Men.
Not quite.
The alliteration isn't there. That's why.
Hey, Wookie's in the chat. What's up, dude? Nice to
Wookie.
see you.
Yep, which by the way, I'll be addressing you guys in just a second. But yeah, Justin, thank you again for the cameo surprises. That was good. You got me with the Walter Jones, which I was able to catch. I was like, all right, I kind of almost saw that, and then the 1-2 punch. Oh shit! with the Nostalgia Critic one. Do you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I literally rubber band my thing because the cords are too long.
Right.
And then that was short as I decided to do a pullback on there.
Yeah, but you were saying I guess the twist with Walter Jones was just I wanted to make sure he gave you his energy because I thought that would be super cool.
That was good.
Yeah, and if you ever do like a future rookie thing where people do that for some reason, I guess you could put that.
Dude, I could easily do that. And same with even Nostalgia Critic. Even though he didn't do like I give you my energy, he still pointed his finger at the camera. That's enough. That's all I need. So I can put a little energy coming out of there. And that's perfect. So
right, like with the power of the lawsuit.
Yeah, the power of the lawsuit compels you, rookie. Compels you, rookie.
Indeed. Well, happy birthday, rookie. It's great seeing you, and you as well, Mary. I was very happy with the smile on your face with both of them. That was very relieving. But I gotta get going. Have a great birthday. Make sure you get very drunk, but make sure you end the live stream at some point and don't accidentally leave it running because it will run forever.
Well, Angus can end it for me if he sees that still up, so that's okay.
Well, yes, and anyways, best of luck with the lawsuit. Take care.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
With the lawsuit, Jesus God, I'm never gonna get over that. I'll never get over that. That's amazing.
Yes,
I cannot even. It's so delightful, like legitimately. Isn't that like, okay, I'm about to like show my ass here, but isn't it like this bizarre sort of situation that we find ourselves in now that we can like literally directly interact with like celebrities that we're like super like attached to from our childhood or whatever, or even not even necessarily like our childhood, but just like our general like fandoms, and we can like reach out and be like, hey,
yeah, it's right.
Can you wish this person I care about a happy birthday, because it would mean the world to them, and we can do that, and like they do that.
Okay, so I heard Mary was showing her ass.
Get the fuck out of here, Justin.
Oh, great. Oh. Now I'm gonna get a lawsuit. Great.
Oh boy.
No, I mean, like, I guess I felt like that was gonna be like I'm an old timey. I remember back in my day, we had to stalk celebrities like normal people.
Yes.
So, like, if you wanted to interact with them.
Yeah, well, really cool. I mean, nowadays it's perfect for celebrities to be able to do that stuff with their fans in general. I mean, that was why Jason David Frank was cool, because he was he was the fans' man.
Oh yeah, everybody loved him.
He was favorite at Comic-Cons. He participated in fan style projects with Bat in the Sun and I think another company or two. He was in a short film called Bloodshot, or it was a Valiant versus it was Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe, and he played as Bloodshot in that one. And he was in the Scorpion versus White Ranger. He was in the Ranger one, the Legacy Wars. He's in a couple of different like fan style films that. I don't know if he got paid that much, but he was in them. And
I kind of feel like he was probably one of the big reasons why Power Rangers even maintained a fan base for so long. Was
like a core fan base. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was so interactive and he was so like married to it and committed to it. And so he brought people back, you know, like over and over again, like people like myself. There were times where like when he became the Black Ranger for a while, I remember I hadn't seen Power Rangers in years. And then I hear
10 years after 10 years after the Mighty Morphin.
Yeah. It was like, what?
Yeah.
Tommy's back? And I literally remember like watching some of that because Tommy was back. And that was a big deal to me. And so like, it was this part of my childhood that I just had to see what he looked like. And I remember feeling almost like weird that he had that short spiky hair.
Oh yeah.
At the time.
He's also in Wild Force for the Forever Red special.
Forever Red. Oh wow.
Did you not see
he was like all the colors.
Did you not see that?
He really was. He was white, he was green, he was black.
He's red twice.
He was red. Yeah, dude, he was like all the fucking colors of the rainbow.
And then even the White Dragon, which, you know, he might not be around for, but I think they finished filming it. That might be one that we see sometime in the future, but
God, that would be cool as hell.
That was a crowdfunded one. I think they're in post-editing phase to release sometime in 2023. So don't know what they'll do after his passing though, but yeah, that'd be one last hurrah of Jason David Frank.
I think fans would want to see that, and I think he would want fans to see it.
You saw the trailer for White Tiger, right?
No.
Or White Dragon?
No.
I'll show you that in 1 second, but I want to address the chat real quick. Gotta get me old glasses on there to read. Because seriously, from here, I can't see fucking shit. It's like blurry lines, and I can see the icons and recognize you guys, but like, all right, oh, now I can read from here even with that. So first of all, Tim talks. I don't know if you're still in the chat, bud, but thank you for stopping by. I said on your left. That's your classic slogan right there. On your left. Thank you, buddy. I hope you're doing good. Your TikTok stuff and your shorts are doing awesome. He always gets thousands of views on his shorts. So
really, that's great.
That's good. He does like the cosplay angle too, and that kind of gets in there. So I like that. That's cool. That's cool. It's a little different than our like average stuff from around here. I love Dorito, dude. I will always mispronounce your name, but you're just Mr. Doritos to me, and I just love seeing you in the chat. Just call you Doritos. So
Al Formo.
He said, "What's next?" AVGN. Who's that?
AVGN? Aviator Jen? I don't know.
Hold on. Hold on. Nostalgia Critic age. What was around then? That was the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Angry Video Game Nerd.
That must be who it was. I never watched that guy. I know of him, but I never watched that guy.
He had like a huge following. Yeah. And I never got into him.
He was one of the first ones that did like the outrage stuff, I think. And people took Nostalgia Critic and stuff and Lucara as like copies of that, but to film, I think. I assume. Papa Cotton, Wookie bro, what's up? Always good to see you. I can never do a Wookie. Can't do that, man. That's just my anatomy don't allow that at all. And what's up, Kami? What's up? I assume that's Kami, man. It's been a long time since I talked to you, so you had a different name back then. But good seeing you, man. Good seeing you. Right there. Missed opportunity 69. Yep, that's what Justin should have done at 11, as you know. This is just hang out, Justin. You say you have diarrhea or something to work. Yeah, of course. That'll be a great excuse to your coworkers.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Drink water, Justin, or drink spirit at least. You know, he's got to go to work though, so now I understand. Not drinking. I understand. If they saw, there's video proof that he would have drank if he went to work. So, not good. What's up, Kali? Mr. Puppet, Kali Hond here. It's one of the Puppeteer brothers. You got Kai in here. What's up? Forever Red was awesome. That one was okay. That was when they combined the Beetleborgs as the villains in that one, like not as actual Beetleborg characters, but the Machine Empire from Power Rangers Zeo. They were like generals in that, and they were on the moon, and they had the Serpentera Zord that Zed had, and we're trying to remake it in Forever Red. That was during Power Rangers Wild Force when they had that. I gotta like do a series where I educate Mary on Power Ranger stuff that might. I was gonna say,
yeah. Well, like I know some things. Like obviously, most of that is like when I was a girl and I watched the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So that was sort of my jam. So it would have been like a bit before your time.
Before these times, children. Yes.
It was just a little bit earlier than yours, and so I obviously like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Well, and then not just the Mighty, but there was like the Zeo. I watched that. I watched Turbo with like that kid.
Turbo was one of the Turbo was one of the cringiest seasons of all time, and almost ruined the whole show. They were lucky that they got in space afterwards; otherwise, they would have been doomed. Because the kid ruined it. The kid ruined it. They thought that with marketing that the kid would do better. But that killed their ratings. Nobody wanted to see the kid. Nobody cared. They were like,
really?
Seriously? No, it was. They just, wow, I'm a ranger. Wow, and it was just like, oh god, can you just get off the screen and can we see TJ and Ashley and Cassie and the other ones do their shit, please? Thank you, Adam. Like, no, didn't want to see the kid. Did you like the kid?
Wow. I mean, okay, so I was a little older at that point, and so it did feel gimmicky after a while, like, but I guess initially I thought that it was cool. I guess I thought it was a cool idea, I suppose, but it did make me like sort of wonder like how ethical it was to put this child.
Well, do you remember why he was? Do you remember why he was the ranger?
Didn't he like trip across it and see them like morph or something?
Well, so it's more retarded because in the Turbo movie, you have Rocky. You know, they're preparing for like a tournament thing, and he just like does a random kick that sends himself flying out of the ring, and then he like messes up his back, and then he's like in the hospital, and then Justin goes to see him, but then he hides under the bed when the Rangers come in, and then they all he sees them teleport, and then he, I guess, just somehow is like, oh, Zordon, I know that, or something. And Zordon's like, I guess you're the Ranger now. And then that's how he's the Ranger. And then Rocky's out. And it's like, what?
Like, because he was in the hospital laid up for a little while.
Because he saw them teleport. And it was kind of like, well, that's not a reason to be a Ranger. You're like 11. Why would that matter? And then they send him on the mission, and when they're going to go get their turbo powers to stop Divatox, and they have to fight these like Ninja Turtle mutant slime monsters on the boat. He's like, guys, they're attacking us. He's like, for some reason, can't talk. And then they all start a little fight, and then it's just really dumb. And then in the whole show, if you watch the whole show, there, it's just like this little kid just like, I can fight. I can fight too. It's like, I hated him so much. Just get off the screen. I don't need to see a child to watch Power Rangers.
Tell me how you really feel, Ricky.
I was just like, get the nerd off the screen. Bring Billy back, if anything. Fuck this kid.
I loved David Yost. He was nearly as committed to it, I would say, as Jason David Frank was.
Yeah.
Because he was there. He came back several times too, I think.
Yeah, well, and he was more essential in that he even like took the role as a non-ranger in Zeo and was more of the tech guy to help build their Zords and give information and stuff like that. And then he went to Aquitar with the Alien Rangers. That's why he's not seen ever again. Is he's on Aquitar with the Alien Rangers, but he had a good run.
Well, dang, man. I remember when he took his glasses off, I thought, wow, he's a lot cuter than I realized.
Yeah. He's cool.
He was a good-looking guy. Good. Like I hadn't realized that he was. I don't know. When you're a kid, you sort of conflate everything.
Well, when somebody has glasses on when you're a kid, they're the nerd. So it's like they're kind of discounted as, oh, well, you're the nerd geek who is a nerd and says phenomenal and stuff. And it's like, okay, sure.
Phenomenal.
He'll go precisely or something. They'll say words that are like, a cool person doesn't say precisely or something. That's what he would say. So they're marked off as the not cool range. But
he was far more like I hadn't realized until he took I wonder what he had to do to get them to let him take his glasses off. Like to step outside of that role. You know what I mean? Because he did eventually really blossom as like becoming more of a person than a stereotype.
But he became a really good freaking character, honestly, in general. Like, because he wasn't just a nerd on the team, he became essential to them for them to function at all. And like, well, they were all children trapped in their time warpy thing. He was the only one that was able to become an adult and like work on dealing with the problems. And it's like, that was good. Again, so for a kid's show, they do some things pretty well. Like, there's a lot of silly, goofy shit that doesn't make any sense. But then there's like some things that are like, writing wise, this is pretty good. What are you doing?
This was way better than it had any right to be.
That's what the whole series of Power Rangers is to me, is there's like nuggets of like, this was really smart, but this is so corny. But it's like a contradiction right in front of itself of like, this shouldn't match, but it does. And that's why like Jungle Fury, that's a couple seasons after like SPD even. And that's like really good season. It's really good. That's probably the best one is Jungle Fury. Which I thought like the later seasons, like there's nothing that would. No, it is good. Like writing wise and character, they're good.
I'm not gonna lie, the very idea that something would get called Jungle Fury like automatically makes me go.
Yeah, no, and the theme song they use, I don't like. It's like Jungle Fury, Power Rangers, Jungle Fury. Lame song, but then it's like. But the characters are really good. The main character, Casey, he's like a beginner at this like kung fu school, and he's a good character. The villain is probably one of the best villains ever. in the whole show.
Really?
Like seriously. Like it's the most in-depth writing into one. There's some things about him that are like kind of a little bit cringy-ish, but it's because it's like one of the students there is kind of more of a bully-ish, but he ends up doing something kind of rash and unleashes the darkness essentially, or whatever evil thing they're dealing with of the season, and it the main villain and like takes over his body, and he on the inside essentially is fighting throughout the whole season and is keeping this Daichi, I think was the name of the villain in there, down. And the main villain isn't the strongest of all the villains that they unleash. There's other ones. The villain has to constantly train and constantly keep up. The main Red Ranger, who's the newest one, the other two that are with him are more experienced, but he is on the team as well, and he's his own set of skills. They have to work they really embody teamwork and learning from each other. The master in that one isn't a super I'd say SPD had one of the better leaders of the group, comparable to Zordon with like their leadership, but this one was like a chill one that had a lot of wisdom. That was good. And they had lots of different masters to learn from. Each episode was like, they're not hot shit, and they're also adults trying to learn jobs. They're teenagers sort of, but they're like 21-ish area, I would say. And I don't know, it's done really well. It's like done well.
How do they justify all of these Ranger type things existing outside of Zordon? Like, I don't think I understand how that.
Well, the thing to understand is that they thought that Power Rangers was going to be canceled after In Space. So the implication that his energy will destroy all the evil in the universe is more like it took out a lot of the immediate evil threats, essentially. But there's a big galaxy. You can't just expect his energy to take over the whole universe. So there's still other forces around, essentially. And so that's sort of where that comes from. And then with the Ranger stuff, it's more their adaptation from Sentai that they're still incorporating with America, but they're still making changes. But it's that becomes a little bit harder for them to fully control narratively, because they were still taking footage from Sentai, and they worked in a whole weird way as well. There's different universes entirely with all that. And so with this, though, it's all the same planet. So it's a little different, but they make it work for what they can, considering those limitations, I'd say, with that. Like with him in that series, they have sunglasses as the morphers, which I think was kind of dumb for considering they're like kung fu based. But it was the year, it was like 2008 or something. I forget the year that it was. But he was like, a friend of a friend knows somebody who knows Power Rangers. I think the implication was knowing Tommy, or the girl that was in Dino Thunder that knows how to access the morphing grid, kind of a thing. So they made it kind of work. But see, this is why I want to take you down a road of like Power Ranger stuff that might interest you. Not just take you down the road of, oh, here's every Power Ranger episode past Mighty Morphin. No, because that wouldn't sell you. But just pick moments to show you that might interest you, because there's moments that are good, that are like, whoa.
I would totally be down.
Like in Time Force, Jen, the Pink Ranger, is like wanting to kill this one guy whom had essentially done a lot of harm to her and her old partner or something, and she is like willing to kill him. And they usually they're like a police force, they capture monsters or mutants, and she's like, I've set to kill, and the other ranger's like, whoa, don't, that's like a dilemma of an episode, like
crazy.
They do some good shit. In Galaxy, they kill the first time they kill a ranger, and then that was during a crossover from In Space. Like, that was the first crossover too, and it was good. There's some good shit in some of those.
They just murderized some people,
but in a good substantive way that made sense narratively for a kids show.
Kids show,
like what? Yeah, like it, and they used the Psycho Rangers in that.
I just have a really hard time coming to grips with that, because it's like that doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it would work or should. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but like, since I've seen all these ones past Mighty Morphin, I look back on Mighty Morphin as like, I'm glad that started it, but there's only a few arcs in all 3 of those seasons that are worth mentioning at all. Most of the episodes are forgettable. They're not very good. that are very child oriented, not much in depth with characters really. Like the Green with Evil was like one of the most compelling with what they do, and then there's like when there's a couple of arcs where they do some stuff that's interesting in Mighty Morphin, but there's not that many in Mighty Morphin that are that interesting. And then you look at compared to the other ones beyond that, it's like it steps up their game. So I don't know, but real quick,
I wonder if that's why it held on so long. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Aster for Jaden. I just want to say he was one of my first subscribers ever. Like, really? I think when I first entered, I would say our sphere of stuff, he was like one of my first subscribers. Like when I had 7 that were probably family and friends or something, he was like one of the first non-family friend people to stick around. So it's good to see you, man. Good seeing you around. Still around, man. Holy shit. Justin says, I totally messed up the Nostalgia Critic cameo. Missed a couple of jokes. Go pull it up again. I'll probably pull it up again, man. No worries. No worries. Cully Hahn, we're having a rainstorm, so I'm with the dogs, getting them to calm down. Oh, yeah. You know all about calming down dogs and rainstorms, I assume, Mary, with your puppies.
My dogs are actually pretty chill for the most part, except for Sophie, who does occasionally lose her shit. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I got lucky on the dog front. I don't have like crazy ass lunatics who, you know what I mean? Like they don't go off for no good reason.
Well, I mean, the ones that would hide in the corner or something, or hide under the bed, or you know. My cat used to hide under the bed when it would get, fireworks going off or something super loud, but now she just kind of gets she wants to sit on my lap and she'll look at the window all freaked out when she hears noises, but then kind of chill again. So
yeah, my Sophie will. She freaks out. Sophie will freak out during fireworks, but I think it's because it hurts her ears. So she'll go and like take off and just hide and cry a little bit. But like I usually try not to put her in that position. You little baby, or that little baby dog. She's like, me? Yeah, I am a baby. I'm a
big boy. Yes. Justin says, yeah, the name Jungle Fury sounds dirty. How does it sound dirty?
Dirty. It does sound a little dirty, though, doesn't it?
How does it sound dirty? No, Jungle Fury.
Jungle Fever. Jungle Fever. That's the first thing.
That's changing the word. Like it's just Jungle Fury.
I'm just saying it's what it sounds like. It just sounds like that. I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. Bone, what's up, Bone? I love the name Bone. Just funny to read in chat. I love that. Still around. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Runner Blaze, what's up, man? I might send you a link soon here too, because when I start talking about movies, I'll send you a link because I watched a lot of movies, Mary. Watched a lot of movies, and I'll tell you right now, I'm feeling a little bit of the drinks hitting my head a little. So
good.
So the drunkenness is happening, and
this is happening.
Soon I'll have to go to the bathroom because that's the consequence.
And then
of drinking.
I'll be in charge.
Indeed. Indubitably.
This is really how you want this to go.
That's okay. That is okay with me. You've been around long enough. You've earned control status. That's okay.
That's what he thinks.
Okay.
Sorry.
We'll see about that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to say, if you're wondering, if anybody was wondering about the background with the DOA, have you seen Dead or Alive?
No.
It is a surprisingly good movie to me. I've been watching just a bunch of movies lately, whether they're like super classic or not, just random ones, whatever. DOA, I remember that being like one on my list a long time ago, but I took it off my list. But then I was like, no, it's free to stream. Let me try it out. It is great. It is based on a video game that I have no idea. It's like a Mortal Kombat video game or something, but it's not Mortal Kombat. And there's a bunch of sexy chicks, and they fight. And there's like some dudes in there, and they fight too. I don't know what the actual point is of the game, but the movie is funny because it all turns out to be this guy has this plan to have this tournament to take people's like fighting styles and download them into his sunglasses so that he can like fight the best fighters and then sell that to people.
What?
But it's a good movie. It's entertaining. It's funny. And I'm like, like on a film level, I don't know if it's like good, but it's definitely bad, but it's definitely not bad. Like it's I was like, I want to see. I saw it twice in like 2 weeks. I'm like,
it's bad, but it's not bad.
It's good. Like, there's funny ass jokes. Like this wrestler, that is probably a real wrestler. He has his daughter. She's like, country, like from some show. The one in the cowgirl hat here. She's in something. She is like mistaken as a lesbian to him like twice on accident, which is just funny. It just wasn't. He's like, oh, you're sleeping together. No, her bed got a fight. It's like, yeah, okay, sure, And then like the girl in the middle, she like leans on her. She's like, yeah, I don't like to sleep in underwear or something. She's like, get up, It's just funny, stupid interactions. And
wait, so,
like
hold on. So what is this again? What is it? What is it?
It's DOA, Dead or Alive. It's free to watch on Amazon Prime if you have it, or on Tubi TV for streaming. You can do that without paying for anything. Tubi TV. There's ads in there, but that's fine. The chick that's the Asian chick here, she's not a great actress in it. Honestly, her lines are, she's probably the worst actor in it, but her brother is hilarious. He's like the best fighter on the planet, and he like fights these guys. She's captured. He fights these guys that captured her. He like throws these needles in the air, and then he slow-mo like pew, 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 puts them on their necks and like kills them. And it's just like, what? But it's great. And then there's like, they get recruited to the tournament by this random like batarang of an invitation comes around out of nowhere, wherever they are, and they're invited to the tournament. And it's like, okay, I guess that happened. All right.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds awful. This sounds awful.
It's worth watching though. I swear. It was good, but bad. I don't know. It was like my critic brain is going, there's so many problems. But then my entertainment brain's like, this is fucking amazing. So I don't know. I liked it.
Weird.
I liked it. But there's so many. That's one of the things I want to talk about is a bunch of movies that I watched going through this stuff. But I'm going to have to take a leaksy poo. So I'm going to
I'm in charge now.
So I'm gonna play a clip and then let you be in charge if I take longer than the clip. But I can't fucking see anything.
He doesn't trust me
with my eyes.
He doesn't trust me.
I trust you. I trust
Hi,
you.
Keely.
Clips are short. The clips are short, if anything. I'll play the old energy clip for a moment to let that go.
Oh, wow.
I sped it up I sped it down to be within 2 minutes, so it's just people going and then that's it essentially. So I'll play that while I'm in the can, and I'll be right back. All right.
Okay.
All right, everyone. We're gonna do this again together. I need your energy, everyone. Let's do this. From the Fandom Menace, Fandom Collective, YouTubers, Jeremy's, people with good hearts.
Oh my god, I felt like I was gonna cry right there. Holy Toledo. God, I haven't seen that in forever. That's been like a genuinely long time since God, that makes me actually sort of like sad. We get out of touch sometimes. Excuse me. I'm still choking on some vodka from earlier. But yeah, dude, we get out of touch sometimes. There's like so many people in that I got to reach out to. Specifically, Mandy. I forgot what she looked like when she had the brown hair. She's been like blonde for a while now, and it suits her so well. And she just genuinely looks amazing as a blonde. And I just was shocked, like, oh my God, that's Mandy back in the day. Like, God, man, it makes you just think and miss things. I see you guys are hanging out in the chat. We got 9 people right now. Rookie had to take a quick bathroom break because he is drinking, and I take a little bit of responsibility for that. Thank you very much. Hashtag curtsy, because he's imbibing a little bit of the liquor, and so he dashed away to go take care of that really quickly. But he's left me here in charge, and since I am in charge now, and I'm running this show all by my dang self, I'm just gonna take a look at the chat and say hello to everybody. I can't highlight your messages. I don't have god powers, at least not here on this channel. But I see you guys hanging out in the chat. Kai's awesome. Got to hang out with Kai for a bit last night on Shenanigans. Forgot for like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 hours to private the stream, because that's supposed to go to Patreon as a Patreon exclusive afterwards. I forgot for like hours and didn't get it done. And so that was up way longer than it needed to be last night. But Kai was on. He hung out with us. We had a really good time last night. It was genuinely fun. I can hear him. What was that? Guys, do you hear that? Oh my God. We can hear you, Rookie. Yeah.
So I'm not drinking a little bit for a little bit, but I need some more food. I need more food in my belly.
Me too. I need more food in my belly too, Ricky. We could hear you talking.
Oh shit! What'd you hear?
I've been drinking a little bit. I'm gonna need some more food in my belly. I don't know who there was a female voice.
Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah, she's crocheting in the living room, watching YouTube videos on crochet, and I'm just like, make me pizza in a bit, please. Thank you. I'll turn the oven on.
Dude, your mom still makes you pizza? Shit.
Well, I mean, not. I usually make all my own stuff, but she knows I'm drinking on my birthday, so she's like, all right, I'll do that for you. Sure, she got the day off.
That's so sweet.
No problem.
Aww.
Yes.
How'd you with the chat? Dude, I saw Mandy and she had her brown hair, and I was like, wow, I forgot what she looked like with the brown hair.
It's a
like,
time. It's a nice,
pretty, but
it's a time capsule. It's like
it is.
You know, I like it. You know, it has Brandon Moist in there. You know, he's not around anymore, and it's like it's time capsule for the YouTubers. It's and back when everybody was around and was in the sphere and stuff, so had a lot more meaning, I think, back in the day. But
well, I was just saying, I was like, it makes me sort of nostalgic and miss quite a lot of people. I mean, I'm still on really good terms with most of those people. I just haven't had a chance to talk to them. You know, it's
tough these days. There's like 300 people around, and there's things that are happening. It's hard to strike up conversation with everybody about everything, to talk with everybody.
The economy went south, and people have to be more careful with their time.
Yeah.
You know, like they have to devote their time to doing things that perhaps they didn't have to do before. And so like it gets pretty, demanding.
True.
What's up, Runner? How you doing, man?
True. What's up, Runner boy? Yeah, he's like the alternate me, where he's like a little bit younger than me. He's actually like almost 10 years younger than me. Fuck. I'm old now, Mary. I'm an old man now.
I will slap you. I will send you to Jesus.
I'm an old timer. I need my glasses to read the chat here. I can't read it without it right there. DJ Odyssey, DJ Broski. Good seeing you, brother. Good seeing you. Seeing you around, man. I know I don't
show me that the trailer.
For what?
The trailer. Remember for the Power Rangers. Remember? We were just talking about it a little bit ago. You were gonna have you seen that trailer?
Oh fuck! Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. I was seriously like, I showed you the energy. We talked about Power Rangers. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Okay. The white power. The white dragon. the white dragon.
That's the one.
Okay. I'll get that up in a moment. Yep. I was gonna address chat, but then I don't know. See, I'm feeling the stuff hitting my head a little bit, so I'm getting the drunk. The
That's
drunk
what
area has entered the head, and so memorabilities might be lessened. We'll see. But Keely Chow, thank you. I always perceive you as Asian, even though it's probably, I forget if that's true or not. I go Keely Chow. A happy birthday to you. That. Thanks for coming by again. Yeah, happy birthday. Thank you. Exactly. AKA the Rookie Critic. Wasn't Dead or Alive directed by Yu Bowl?
Yui Bowl?
I know who you're talking about. Maybe. I check who directed it, but the cast was great. The acting was something. It was a good time. That's all I could say. It was a good time with how ridiculous it was. Yeah, Deej and everybody's in the chat greeting each other. Good seeing you guys around. Okay. Keely says, we do not kneel. Hail the fandom menace. Hail the fandom collective. Geeks and gamers. Comics Gate. Everything around here. Rogue Entertainment. The Stephen Wallen side. Hail United Underground. There's a lot of names I haven't heard a long time. War Campaign, the Fellowship, everything. Yeah, there's a lot of groups that formed around the Fandom Menace area with stuff. I feel like the Fandom Menace is a good original name, but it was so specific to Star Wars at the time with it.
I think a lot of us branched out.
I call it the fandom sphere now in general, because like there's half the people don't talk to each other anymore, but y'all are in the same sphere still, so it's like around. What I kind of call it, but we all need food in our belly. I almost knocked my microphone over again. Ever since I got this little Yeti Nano, it like almost always falls over. It's literally held up right now on a goldfish.
Goldfish, the snack that smiles back.
Exactly. Now, I usually hold it in my hand like this, but I'm like, I don't know how long I'll stream for, so I don't want to hold it the whole time. So prop it up.
You should get a mic arm. They're like $20. Not bad at all.
I probably should.
Seriously.
I've not done that yet. Keely or Kalia Holland. I don't know what. I'm going Asian now. Oh, fuck, Drunk Rook's gonna take over soon. Fuck me. Just like one or two more drinks, and who knows? Who knows at that point? Here, was it Caesar? Or what does he say? Who's the hottie behind you? Well, I mean, in the background of the stream, that's what's her face from DOA, what's her face from DOA, and what's her face from DOA. And then there's Jessica Alba and Yaira from the Yaira. Heck yeah. Freaking hot. I thought, it's a bomb little poster right there. Looks cool. And I thought with the other lineup I have there, I have the Ninja Power Rangers from the movie back there too behind my head. If you see that. But yep, and then we got Emperor Caesar. What's up, broski? Been a while. Hope that your script idea is going well. Last time we talked. Hope that's going good. Just got out of work. Nice. Good. Very good. It's a Sunday. It's rare that my birthday falls on a weekend. It's usually like when everybody's busy. So good seeing you guys. He says duct tape will hold it in place. Hold what in place?
Yeah. My microphone. What are we talking about?
My microphone. Of course. Because I knocked over like 3 times already today as I tried to express. Well, it's funny because they have these really long cords, and I'm just like, God, it's just everywhere. So I rubber band them so that it's not as far away. But then for once I leaned back, and then it comes with me, of course. So.
Oh yeah.
So there we go. What was I going to show you? The trailer.
The trailer. Yeah, for the White Dragon.
Okay, White Dragon. How long are we into the stream? Shouldn't be that long.
About an hour and a half, roughly.
Jesus Christ, I need to slow down. Shows how much I drink. Shows how much I drink. But then again, I haven't actually checked the alcohol contents in these.
Rum isn't usually too bad. Rum tends to be like a 60 or 70 proof usually. Although it can be much lower depending on what you get.
Possibly. Captain Morgan already drank almost half of that one. And whatever shot amount of the Rumble, which is 100.
I think
apparently.
Rumplemints is like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, sweet. The trailer's right here. All right. Sharing screen sequence activate.
Announce the launch of Street.
All right. So for context for you, Mary, this was a Kickstarter crowdfunded campaign for some time ago. I don't remember when. I want to say early 2020 or something. And not that many people knew of it. Some people did, but not that many. And it has more than just Jason David Frank in here. It's got a couple of other cameo Rangers. You won't recognize two of them because they're from newer seasons, technically. But you'll recognize one of them. And you'll see. So, are you hype?
I'm as hype, I think, as someone can be in regards to like my hype for Power Rangers isn't like yours. Like, I don't think it's fair to put it on that. Like, I'm not you, Rookie, but I do love Jason David Frank, and I think he's fantastic. So.
That's okay. Yeah, here we go. All right.
Target is heading for the south exit. I'll cut him off. Copy that. We have you surrounded. Nowhere to run. I got eyes. Don't move. Let me see your hands.
Uh-oh.
That's it. Easy.
Can you guess who that soldier is that's approaching him?
I feel like it's... Wait, who the soldier is?
Yeah, soldier.
Oh, I don't know who the soldier is.
All right, you'll
the
find
one in
out.
the cloak, I think, is probably
Don't move.
Jason David Frank.
Yes, but like I said, there's more Ranger cameos here than just Jason David Frank.
Cover me.
Already on it.
Keep those hands right there. Whose side are you on? Why are you running?
Did you see him from there? Did you recognize him?
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at Jason David Frank.
Okay, no, you're good. You're good. What do you think so far, though, of this little trailer?
I'm trying to figure out why there are purple lightsabers in this.
Yeah, there's some context needed here that we don't necessarily have yet, but.
Why are you hiding? Why won't you join the fight?
Boom. Boom, baby. And watch this. It's a little acting right here.
I've lost everything! They've taken everything from me!
You're not the only one who's lost something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, hold on. No, frog. Shit.
It's sacrifices.
No, don't you dare tell me his name. Don't you dare tell me his name. Oh god, he was the Black Ranger. He was the frog. Oh fuck. Hold on. Don't tell me. I'm gonna shoot myself if I don't remember. Oh Jesus. I was fuck, what was his name? Adam.
Yes.
Adam.
Yes, Adam. Yep. It's our boy.
Oh my gosh.
Adam's back.
Cow.
Pretty tight. The other two is Wes from Time Force and what's her face from another one that I haven't seen yet, but she's in like at least 2 or 3 of these fan films. So
Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, the other two are like a lot of fan stuff too. They might not have done a lot of fan film things, but they've done lots of like YouTube things, I think, for Power Rangers, like interviews and conversations.
What? You're the key.
You heard the legends of the White Dragon?
We believe we finally found something to help us restore balance.
The White Dragon Crystal. Your energy. Your blood is the key.
Then why'd you attack me?
Because we had to make sure you weren't a clone.
You're wasting your time. Have nothing left to fight for.
She's alive! Your daughter. She's alive. It's what your wife would have wanted! He has her at his citadel.
If you're lying to me, you'll be the first one I come after. And if I'm not, you'll have found a reason to fight. Take it.
White Dragon!
I want to cry.
What do you think?
I want to cry.
It's sad because this is the last thing he's in. This is the last thing he's in ever.
Oh my
God.
Like he's doing so good too. He's like actually acting.
He's a real actor. And like he can do it.
Gosh.
He can do it.
I felt that. I felt him right there. Like he was like, I have nothing left to fight for.
He's the example that I want other actors in Hollywood to be like. He was a fans man and can act and cares and shit. It's like
I'm honestly even surprised at God, I don't know his name, but the actor who plays Adam, he's actually doing really well too.
Yeah.
Like, surprisingly well. I don't know anything about the other two, and I'm not even remotely invested in them. But Adam, I'm like, oh my God, look at you. Your eyes are all glassy. You look like, and you're like, you look invested in this. And I'm like,
he's good.
I don't know what's going on right now.
He's
but
grown as an actor. He's grown as an actor. In Mighty Morphin, he was okay, but when he's seen like in Space and then in anything after that, he's far better. He's improved big time. He's solidified acting at that point.
God, it's just so exciting.
Yeah, that's White Dragon, Legend of the White Dragon, which is still in the works. I don't know if or when they'll release it. I don't think they need any more footage. I think they had all their footage filmed. I think they just are in the post-production phase. So we'll see if that comes through or not. Hard to tell because Jason David Frank's death, but that's the last thing we would see him in if they actually finish that. So that'll be something. But to Sprite in the spirits here, Script Doctor, thank you, Brusky. What's up, buddy? Good seeing you around. Good seeing you around, man. Thank you for the happy birthday. Appreciate that. Caesar says, script is still in development and going through some changes overall. I'm getting good traction. Yeah, I think with this, Caesar right here, he's working on a script for a film, and he discussed it with me at length before. And yeah, he's got a neat little idea there. Hope that comes to fruition, man. That'd be cool. Cool to see.
Hell yeah.
I was more of a Captain Morgan and Bacardi guy when it comes to exotic beverages. I don't drink much these days. Funny you mentioned that. This is the first time I'm having Captain Morgan as well. Arg, matey. Scurvy. Arg, scurvy, Captain Morgan. Morgenheimer or something. I don't know. I think of Dodgeball when I think of like
so cringe
stuff.
We have to be some of the most cringe people ever.
Mary, you say we're cringe, but how can you say we're cringe when we have this cringe?
Rookie, it's happening again. Please don't. What's wrong with me?
Mary, try to calm down. You just focus on some.
I showed this to Heartland Studios, the director of his stuff. He loved
Rookie.
He loved your bit, and he was like, "Wow, you're like acting in something totally different than what I'm doing." So you have the acting props. For sure.
No, that's okay. I'm good. I want to crawl into a hole and die right now.
When I see my part, I'm like, curse you, Rita. Let her go. It's like, no. But that's partly why I did it, because it was just in the moment cringe, and that's fine.
You need to tell me more about that director later. Now I'm curious, but I don't want to do that
Heartland
shit live.
they made a little series of Power Ranger stuff that Justin and I reacted to, but we didn't know they had a whole history of like 4 years worth of filming. We thought this was their first thing, but they have a long series before this, and so we came in totally lost with what the hell was going on. And it was funny in our reactions and stuff, and we were critiquing them a lot in it, but the director was like just happy that people were watching his stuff, and we invited him onto a live stream, so we had an interview with him on Phantom Collective, and we're talking with him, so it was cool seeing that people that we react to actually wanting to talk to us. So that was fun. That was fun. Well, it's because like you can't expect people like even me to like get a Power Ranger suit to do a film. Like, are you kidding me? Even if I could get my hands on one, I'd be a big boy in that. That would not look fun. That would not look. Nobody wants to see spandex Rook. No, thank you. So they had their own makeshift. They had their own makeshift stuff with like knee pads and mask and other stuff to make up their morphine stuff. And one of their costumes looked like a chef costume. We called them the Mario Brothers, though. And it's just it was some good shit. And they have a lot of heart in their stuff, though. So we liked it a lot for that stuff. But it was good. We're gonna do some reactions with them sometime too, because they we reacted to them. So I'll bring him on to react with us to some other stuff. So
all right.
Check out some other fan films. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, what's funny, Mary? So it's us for now. I've sent out a couple links, but it's Sunday. It's hard to tell who's going to be free to come in and whatnot. But even if not, I have a whole lot of stuff I don't mind talking about. Because I stream sometimes, but not as much as I used to. I really don't stream that much, and I don't really talk about everything on my mind. So there's a lot we can talk about.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Now hold on. Earlier, you were like, we get to talk about Hogwarts Legacy because that's coming out a week from. Well, it depends on whether or not you're like a hardcore freak like me, and you're like, I got the deluxe edition. I get to play.
Let's get into that now. Let's get into that now. Then, so the only thing I know about Hogwarts Legacy, correct me if I'm wrong, is that like J.K. Rowling isn't probably involved with it in any way other than she made Harry Potter. And people are like, if you buy Hogwarts Legacy, you're a bigot, transphobe or something. And then it's just like, okay, well, that's dumb. So I'm just going to buy it anyway. And that's all I know about it, pretty much.
Yeah. So, I mean, Hogwarts Legacy, the actual game, has been in development hell for years. And we've been sort of like just waiting. I'm so sorry.
Your dogs are waiting for Hogwarts. They got Hogwarts Legacy. Holy shit. Yes. Yes. That's okay. Yep. She's dealing with the doggies for the moment. With that is all good. And let me see what chat here says. God, I really do have to put on my glasses to see here. With that. Yep. Soul Assassin and Keely say rip JDF. Yep. I agree. Jonathan Joestar says, I didn't know Johnny. Okay,
I am so sorry about that. Nope. My neighbors came home and my dogs lost their shit.
Here goes. Like, they're home. Look, see, they're home. Look. See, now you know they're home. Yeah.
Horrible. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No, so I was. It's your turn, actually. So you're talking about Hogwarts Legacy. I told you what little I know.
Yes.
And then you're given the actual details about it.
So we've been waiting for Hogwarts Legacy for years, for freaking years. Okay. It's just something that we have, as longtime fans of it, just been over the moon excited for, because it's that excursion into Hogwarts, like the actual castle itself. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you understand that the castle itself is a stronghold for magic, and it's like a labyrinth to try to navigate, and there are secrets, and it's genuinely like this experience in and of itself to get to go into Hogwarts in a way that felt real and authentic. is something that like you can go in Hogwarts and Lego Harry Potter, but it's not the same. I'm talking about to capture the feeling of entering Hogwarts into this castle in the Scotland Highlands that has the magical moving staircases and secret corridors and trap doors and magical rooms that only appear at certain times and certain days, and just like Hogwarts itself is an experience, and fans have long begged for the opportunity to go to Hogwarts. I want to go into Hogwarts. I want to see this place. I want to exist here for a while. I want to go there. And we've never quite captured that. And Hogwarts Legacy has been something that we've long looked forward to. We could have, not that we couldn't care less about the plot, because obviously we love the lore, but the going to Hogwarts was such a huge deal. Well, not only did they deliver on that, we get to go to Hogsmeade and beyond. We get to explore the Forbidden Forest. We get to go into the Black Lake. We get to like
get to go to the Leprechaun Quidditch match, right?
No? Not a thing.
What am I thinking of? Number 4, right? They ride on a shoe, and then they go watch a leprechaun dance, and then they play Quidditch.
Oh, you're talking about the Portkey at the Quidditch Wizard, the Quidditch World Cup. Yeah. So the shoe's a Portkey.
Okay.
Portkey is an item that travels you from one place to another. And yes, they did take a shoe to get to the Quidditch World Cup.
I'm trying to remember specifically, because I remember more of number 5, I think, than number 4. And I'm like, there's one where they like touched a shoe, and they're like at a stadium in a tent, and then they're like, oh, look at the leprechaun dancing, and then it's like a firework, and then it's Quidditch.
Okay, so that's the movie.
Burned down or something.
That's the movie. The movie doesn't do a great job. We actually get to watch the cup in the book, or read the cup, I guess. But the Quidditch World Cup is a thing. So the leprechauns they're the mascots of Ireland. So they weren't actually playing Quidditch.
I guess it's because I'm thinking of the Leprechaun movies as well. And so I'm just imagining the Leprechaun for some reason in there with that. Did you see the Leprechaun movies? Those were
one. I saw one of them with Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, it was the first one.
Yeah, that's it. I don't feel like
you didn't see Leprechaun Back to the Hood or In Space or any of those ones. No. We gotta talk about the Leprechaun later in here, because I watched the latest one they did, which is kind of a reboot. Fuck that movie. But anyway, continue with Hogwarts Legacy. Sorry for the distraction. You're saying you got to go to the Forbidden Forest. They got to experience things outside of
the general, just the general opportunity to exist inside of this world, which is something that we've wanted for so long and have begged for, and now we finally get this opportunity. And not only that, we get to explore a time frame that hasn't been traversed yet. So it's the late 1800s.
What time frame is the Harry Potter originally in?
So it's in the night. So Harry is in the 90s. Aw, bless her heart. Thanks, Mom. We love you.
But my people, thank you for giving me food, because they could tell I'm needing it.
Harry Potter happens in the 90s. So that's that sort of firmly placed. So this takes place about a century before Harry Potter. Ooh, very nice. That looks
Papa
good.
Murphy's leftover pizza. Yummy, yum.
Oh yeah.
Well, baked fresh today, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's fantastic. That looks great. That looks really great.
And that should get my head right.
Get your head right. Eating will do that. Eating will do that. So it's just this general sort of experience that fans have been begging for a long time. And so if you're a fan of Harry Potter, you get to port in your wizarding profile, which means that not only do you get to play this game as your like as a unique character,
You get a custom character. You get to customize your own character.
You're you.
Okay.
You go in as you.
Okay.
So your wand, I'm not sure if they did the Patronus. I don't think they did the Patronus. But your wand, your house, like you port in your wizarding profile. And so I assume a lot like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic that there'll probably be a canon story, but you get to live it out as like a choose your own story adventure, right?
That's kinda cool.
Yeah, it's very akin. It looks like a mix between Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember like I said, the last one I played was Chamber of Secrets back when on PlayStation 1.
Yeah, that's
PlayStation. And I remember you play as Harry. I think that's all you could play as. I don't remember if you play as anybody else at all, but you might play as somebody else. But I remember you can like have little wizard battles that were kind of boring. God, those are funny though. There's a lot of deleted scenes or extra stuff that weren't in the films that were in that one, for sure.
Yeah. No, it's
those were weird.
It's gonna top everything, right? Like
it's cool. I think it's good you get to have your own original character in there. Essentially, I remember what was my Patronus? It was the 3-headed snake.
Oh, you're talking about the damn it, someone kill me. It's the 3-headed snake is a
the whatchamacallit. Yeah.
Well, that's like a Hercules thing. Like that's an actual thing. Shit, it's like a Hydra. A Hydra.
Okay, yeah.
It's a Hydra. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Hydra.
But so you can't have that in the game though, but
I mean
the other
I don't know. So they're gonna have a vivarium, which is basically like a it's like a greenhouse for animals. So it's like this opportunity to kind of build your own sort of zoo internally and to kind of keep these creatures for yourself. I'm actually going to be doing a stream on that later tonight at like 9 on my channel, where we're going to be discussing Fantastic Beasts and what we expect to see in the game, or what we know we will see, what we're sure has dropped, because there have been some things that have been like released for us, and then other things that we're going to speculate on, as well as just generally going over what it's going to look like for us to be in a world pre-Newt Scamander. Newt Scamander, if the name sounds familiar to you, if you've watched Fantastic Beasts, he wrote the book Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Right. Well, this is before Newt, so all of these creatures they're not going to come with a handbook. We probably going to figure this out on our own, and so I'm interested to see what that looks like in the game. So I'm going to be talking about that tonight over on my channel. I've been doing a series called Potter Watch. Looking forward to everything because I am a huge Potter fan. I'm like the biggest Potter fan.
Yes.
Yes.
True. Yes, that's
I am the biggest Potter fan of all the
Yeah.
things. Harry Potter is my jam. So
Very
I'm going to be
true.
talking about that tonight, but I'm interested in being able to interact with those creatures, interact with people. We're going to get to see characters that we've heard about through the original series, like Phineas Nigellus. He's a character in Harry Potter insofar as he's a portrait. His living person will be in this game. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, there's a lot of like Easter eggs and stuff like that. This is just chocked full of Harry Potter lore. And if you're a fan, like me, if you're a big fan of the series, then you get to experience a lot of really cool stuff. But even if you're not a big fan of the series, but you like RPGs like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, or Elder Scrolls, then you'll enjoy this because it's a choose your own adventure sort of thing, and there are endless things to do. And so I think it's really cool that you not only get to play this as yourself, but that you could take that one step further. You could play this as someone who you aren't. This is the best form of escapism because you get to be or do whatever it is you want to be or do. And so if you enjoy going the super noble route, you can do that. And if you enjoy taking the Death Eater route or the baddie route, you can do that too. And so like this is my favorite type of game. I love role-playing games. They're fantastic. And so
role playing Harry Potter, good, very good. That's good. What were those monsters in the second one? Oh shit, hold on. Entertain the crowd. My father's calling to say happy birthday. So
oh, okay, sure. So if you're asking about the monsters in the second film, I can only assume you're talking about a basilisk. A basilisk is an interesting kind of creature. It's a large snake. It was it was created freaking, I don't remember exactly when he did it, like when specifically he created the basilisk, but it was created by taking a frog egg and letting it hatch underneath of a chicken. And so it was Herpo the Fowl, who is the original, like he's one of the like darkest wizards of all time. He also created the Horcrux. A basilisk was created by taking a chicken egg, or by taking a chicken egg, and then by hatching a chicken egg by putting it underneath of a toad, which resulted in a basilisk. It's a bizarre thing. We have no idea how that actually occurred, what thought process took place. Watching Rookie just like stare at a bottle of rum gives me life. That's amazing. So I mean, I don't know that we'll see basilisks in this. There are a few different things we're gonna have to take a look at, but the creatures in Harry Potter are amazing and wonderful, and there are just so many different creatures: kelpies, unicorns, manticores, billywigs, murtlaps, foopers, demigeisses, bowtruckles, nifflers, occamys. There are so many really cool creatures, mooncalves, that you will see in this game that you'll actually get to interact with. And that's just incredible to me, because I've always wanted to really get to interact with them on a meaningful level. And so there's really like anything that you want to do in this game, you're going to be able to do. Do you like animals? Well, here, have a whole room full of magical animals that you'll get to meet and understand. If you like charms, or if you just want to become a straight up baddie and you want to blast everybody with a death curse, like that's available to you in this game. And I'm super looking forward to it. I'm pitching the game to Rookie, but I'm pitching it to you guys too, because I think that it's going to be just this amazing time that I think that we will all look back on really gratefully as one of the few experiences that's able to be kept like sacred and to actually be respected, because so much of our media has been hijacked by crazy people. You know, I put a tweet out last night, and I don't know if Rookie may not want me to share this, but I'm going to, so here we are. I put out a tweet last night. This is my personal opinion. I don't pretend to represent Rookie in any way with this, but I put a tweet out that says, you want to know how I know that SJWs aren't real geeks? It's because geek culture is littered with stories about how trying to force people to comply with your demands only results in a resolute rebellion, peopled by determined freedom fighters who would rather die than submit. Not to mention dictators who dress their tyranny up as a righteous or moral cause and constantly underestimate the will of the people they're trying to subjugate. All those actual culturally appropriating jackholes would have to do to understand that they're not the hero, or they're not the good guy, is to crack open just one of those comics that they claim to love so much. So that we should gatekeep our fandoms and suss out the liars and the pretenders. And it's the only way to reveal these ideologues, because unfortunately so many of the things that we love have been hijacked and have been taken from us. And the experiences that we've been robbed of are frustrating, because we want that escapism. And it just feels like Harry Potter is one of those last bastions for me. Sorry.
Totally.
I talked. Yay,
yes.
me.
Yes. You did. Hooray. My dad was like, what's streaming again? And just like, yeah, I got a person on here that I've known for a long time. The one that taught me to eat before I drink so that I don't feel horrible. So it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, happy birthday. Just like he's a vintage man that does not have a cell phone, that does not have internet. He goes to the library to use a computer if he wants and rent a movie or something. That's my father. So there's that. And yeah, you're rounding out with the Hogwarts Legacy, and Harry Potter is one of your last bastions of freedom.
Yeah,
What were you saying? Or
well,
imagination?
last
Imagination?
bastion of escapism and fandom that is still in place. Like we can go to Harry Potter, and it hasn't been like it's not all been fantastic. Look at you, Fantastic Beasts, but it's there's still so much worthwhile there, and I will say this: Rowling is she's stuck in she's digging her heels in. They're not pushing her. She's not giving into it. She's not letting them take over her IP, and she still has the rights to it. And so I think it's far better off in her hands than it is in someone else's. And I'm really grateful to see that she's
been in a lot of shit just for saying that women are women, basically. Right?
Yeah, well,
was that the thing?
Yeah, well, what she said was that you can love who you want to love, and you can marry whoever you want to marry, and you can live your life however you want to live your life, but that it is but you can't argue with and she would encourage that, nothing but love. She said that, like, I encourage everybody to love whoever they want to love and live however they want to live. You're an adult, but you can't tell women in a women's prison that they should just accept biological males coming in and assaulting them because it's politically incorrect to point out that there's a penis in the group right now, and I'm being assaulted, and this isn't okay, and this is supposed to be a female prison, and instead I'm being raped by a man.
Yeah, I think Angus and I covered a thing where there's like they're introducing more condoms and protection in a women's prison, and it's like, why? Oh, because there's all these dudes in there. They're like doing things to the women, and it's like that's the way I see it is like, yeah, it's same kind of thing. Do what you want, but if we can't agree that 2 + 2 = 4, that a woman is a woman, trans woman is a trans woman, what are we doing? Like, we can't we can't understand fundamentals if you don't know 2 + 2 = 4, kind of a thing. That's where that goes to.
Yeah,
I think, right?
I mean, she's mainly, her thing is like, she doesn't want women to be put in a position to where they are forced to deal with awful scenarios, but they have to shut up. Like, okay, so for example, here's a tweet. J.K. Rowling, deeply amused, this is her words, not mine, deeply amused by those telling me I've lost their admiration due to the disrespect I show violent, duplicitous rapists. I shall file your lost admiration carefully in the box where I keep my missing fucks. Yeah. Okay, JK, put the gun down. Jesus.
Box where I have my missing fucks. That's great.
This is her problem, is that she doesn't care who you love or who you date or how you dress, right? Like, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Just don't violate women's spaces.
Yeah.
And allow women to speak for themselves. She doesn't like the idea that men are trying to speak for women, right? So people with penises who are trying to say what women should and shouldn't be comfortable with in their own changing rooms. I think that's fair. I think that's fair, personally. And look, I don't consider myself I consider myself, I suppose, like a first wave feminist, in that. So I believe in equality. I believe in women's having the right to vote. I believe that women should be able to speak for themselves, and that our voices matter when we're speaking about ourselves. I don't like third wave feminism or fourth wave feminism. I'm not as far down the pipe as most, but I think I'm the same as most people are, right? You could call it egalitarianism, right? I'm an egalitarian. But I gotta say, Joanne's been killing it lately. Like, I appreciate her perspective on and I honestly think it's needed right now. I genuinely think it's needed right now. And I don't agree with everything that she thinks or everything that she says, but she loves her content and her material. And so you can't argue with that. You can't argue the love that she has for what she's created, and the fact that she won't back down. She won't back down. Right? She believes what she believes. And you got to respect that. Even if you don't agree with her on everything, you got to respect somebody who sticks to their guns and puts their money where their mouth is. And she's done that. She's done that.
There are some creators, I think, that have probably changed their perspective over time. with some of their franchises. I'm trying to
Sure.
think of. There's somebody. There's an example we had yesterday. Seriously, I forget who though. That they got like feminism introduced. I think we're talking about The Last of Us, sort of like the creators that worked on that when they made in between when they made the first game and the second game. He discovered Anita Sarkeesian and was like going down that route of stuff.
Oh God.
And yeah, so yeah, there's that sort of thing influencing his decisions on what they do in that game. But yeah, with JK, yeah, that's good. That she's holding her ground on that. Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing too. Most people need to not put all their eggs into one basket when it comes to people. Like, agree with her statement. You don't have to agree with like, oh, JK Rowling is everything. Totally. It's like, no, just her one point here. It's you're going
just
behind
this point right here.
Right. It's like, that's good to clarify because I do see this in our sphere a lot where people are like, yeah, oh, this person, hell yeah. And it's like, maybe tone down a little bit on the hell yeah, because tomorrow, I don't know. That's just it's always shaky. History shows that it's not always great to just back people 100%. Just have that 1% reserved for the rainy day.
You should never throw in lock, stock, and barrel with someone who you like just genuinely don't know, right?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
So I think at the end of the day, I respect the fact that she's sticking to her guns, and I respect the fact that she'll put her money where her mouth is, and she doesn't back down, especially in regards to like when like her own properties or whatever. Like, good fucking luck.
Yeah,
you're not going to move her. This is her baby. She made it, and you can't have it. And no matter how much you hate that you can't have it, you can't have it. You just can't have it. Like, this is her baby. And so people are pissed off because they now have to acknowledge that J.K. Rowling is the creator of the thing that they love. And so they don't like that. They don't like that they have to choose. And so people have gone so far as to like recover her books. There's a lunatic in Canada.
I saw he's
saw
like
that
taking her names out or something, taking her name.
Yeah,
out
he's taking her names off the books. Like, that doesn't change who made it, you jackass.
What does that accomplish? All I'm
Nothing.
thinking of is like, you still love what she wrote though. Those were still from her. So what does crossing her name out accomplish? It doesn't.
Nothing.
Everybody knows. They're by the other person that isn't her that made it. No, that's J.K. Rowling. That's what it is. So were people eager to buy those books that didn't have her name in it? Because it's like
sales.
It's like, I don't fine, but it's like, I don't understand how they think that that's like an own. I got the one that doesn't have her name on it. Now I win. It's like, if anything, you enforce that you like what she has to write.
She still made it, you jackass. Like,
I mean, didn't she also say some stuff that's like, certain characters are gay and certain ones are blah blah blah, like after the fact?
So
and it's like,
I actually if I can put a different perspective on this that a lot of people who haven't read the books may not understand. So yes, she said after the fact that yes, Dumbledore was gay. Now, if you'd read all of the books like I did, you would have been like, oh yeah, that makes sense because of the relationship that he shares with Grindelwald. And you understand that it was so out of character for what he had done with Grindelwald. He didn't seem like that kind of a person. And yet he followed him down the primrose path, ignored his sister, abandoned his brother, and was clearly bitter over the loss of his mother, Kendra. And so you're like, what the hell, dude? And then he's doing this thing that is clearly meant to subjugate people, and rationalizing it for the greater good. And you're like, what the hell, Dumbledore? This doesn't even fit with the person I know. How could this be possible? And then when you put it in the context of, oh, he was in love. Yeah, like being in love will make you do some crazy shit. And in fact, being in love will in fact affect you in ways that I don't think any other force on earth can affect you. It can convince you to do things that I don't think any other force on earth can convince you to do, right? And so when she said that, I was like, oh, that makes total sense. And I was even further than that. I was grateful that she didn't put that into the narrative because it didn't Harry was a 16-year-old kid. He had no business explaining his love life to a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah, it wouldn't have any importance to the plot of any kind.
Right. It didn't really affect the plot in a. I mean, it would have if you
Harry,
had.
I must tell you,
If
I
Harry
slept with this person before. Okay.
If Harry had been an adult,
yeah.
I might have understood why Dumbledore might have felt that it was reasonable to explain himself to Harry in that way. But Harry wasn't an adult. He was
trying to give Harry motivation,
giving
Harry motivation to fight, to keep on going. Like he's making him a hero. Like
it wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, well, I'm so sick and tired of them inserting gayness into places where it's not needed and it doesn't matter and it doesn't have to do with anything. So then she didn't do that here, right? Like she knew it internally that he was gay, right? And it makes sense when you read it that he was gay. It makes complete sense. But she didn't insert it into the books. So which is it? What do you want? What do you want, guys?
Yeah.
Do you want them to not insert it when it's not necessary? Or do you you know what I mean? Like it
my thing
sense.
is honestly like it's fine if she says that he's gay. It's like whatever. All right. I mean, that's what she says, and that could be true, but I don't know. Just from the movies, sexuality was never a thing I cared about. So
it doesn't it doesn't impact it in a
if he was gay while doing those things or not, it's like he still did those things, so doesn't matter or anything. Yeah.
It's just not a situation where I think a lot of people they get frustrated because she says this stuff and it for some people it feels like it's out of the blue. For me, I'm personally, I don't think it feels out of the blue at all. I think it feels like right on course.
I could see her if it was like an NBA game and she's like after she wrote the book, she's got her interview or something. All right, so JK, what is the sexuality of Dumbledore? Oh, he's gay. What? But it doesn't say it. Well, I mean, that's what I was thinking during the thing, but I didn't want to. It didn't matter to the story, so put it in there. And it's like something like that. I could see that's totally being the thing and not being a huge deal at all. So
yeah, it's just I think that it didn't need to be expressed for the purposes of the plot, and so it wasn't, and she didn't insert it where it wasn't necessary. Especially, I don't think it would have been appropriate in a child's book. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that belongs in a book that children read, and so I was grateful that she was respectful of that. You know, like this is information they can get later when they're
how many characters' relationships were even in mentioned?
Well, okay, so you have to keep in mind this is like high school for these kids. So the high school relationships, they're all over the place and they happen.
Okay, hold on. As I'm thinking back, Order of Phoenix area and stuff more.
Yeah, well, and with Cho and with Ginny and with Ron and with
all right,
Harry
just never mind my question. Never mind.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of it, but
I was thinking Sorcerer's Stone or something. I was like, that's never even a thing. So
it is, but it's from the perspective of youth, right? And so it's not like it never becomes something like explicit in any way. Not that she was explicit when describing Gandalf Gandalf, Dumbledore,
Gandalf and Harry Potter. Sign me up, man.
But she really does do a good job, I think, focusing on the point, right? Those relationships matter in relation to like the plot, in terms of like Ginny is a motivator for Molly Weasley to not murder or to murder Bellatrix Lestrange, to kill her because she's trying to kill Ginny.
Mary, I seriously have not seen these films in such a long time.
When
you said Molly, I was like, who the fuck is that? And that's Weasley's mom, right?
Yeah, that's
okay. Yeah, I was seriously just like, who the fuck is that character? And I was like,
dude,
wait a second. Ginny,
so much of this isn't in the movies anyway.
Yeah, and what's funny, I read the books, but I don't think I retained enough of the books. I remember little bits that are different from the book compared to the stuff, but not as much stuck with me in the future. You know, it's one of those things where you read because you're reading it. Like I don't know, like I liked it, but I wasn't like absorbing it at the time.
Sure.
Kind of a thing. When I was like maybe a little older, I started to absorb stories that I read. But when I was younger, not as many were absorbed. It's just like reading the words. This was great. Okay, I'll forget about this in 2 weeks. I don't care. Like kind of a thing. But
I mean, everybody has their different levels of investment as well, right? Like you don't. It doesn't land the same with some as it does with others, and that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. But it's just like we have to kind of fight so hard these days to find those places of genuine respite from the crazy that is the world around us. And
true. And that was a good the whole thing was designed to be escapist from your reality, right? It's like you get to literally go to a magical world. It's like right alongside your regular world, but you gotta go through platform 9 3/4, and then you enter in the magic land. And it's like, oh shit, sweet, right? Like
I'll
make your cousin that you hate grow a piggy tail, and then just
that was Hagrid.
I know,
but yes,
I know specifically just for funsies. You know, I'm trying to remember too when he made the glass disappear. I wonder like what he was thinking when he made that happen. When Harry made that happen, because it's like he's like watching his cousin. It's like I wish that glass would be gone. Whoop. Is that how the magic would work? That's me trying to think logically with like specifically how magic would work. But like,
I'm not sure what glass you're talking
because
about.
In the movie, he's when they're at like a zoo or something, and his cousin's looking in like a snake pit, and then he's like, whoa, and then the glass disappears and he falls in and he's all wet, and then the snake's like, and the snake says thanks. And then
that's
he
not
leaves.
Precisely
and then it was like
how it goes down.
It was like,
book. But
what the fuck was that scene? Thinking right now in my head with that. I'm like, what was going on in Harry's thing to do that? But then again, I think in number 3, when he blows up his aunt, it was like, was he thinking, God, I wish I could blow up my aunt right now, and then whoop, big balloon, or like what magical things is making that happen that way?
So the magical system within Harry Potter is kind of like a soft system. No, I don't want to say soft because there are like rules. There are rules,
but let's say there's like 50-50 on some are defined rules, others are we didn't learn about this one yet. So
sometimes things that we don't fully understand take place and occur. And when that happens, it's not that there isn't perhaps a finite reason for it, but we don't know what that is. And she doesn't always explain it, and that's okay, because just like in real life, there are sometimes there are things that happen that we don't understand the cause and effect of, right?
Yeah, there's literally plenty of things where we don't know exactly why or how, but we know that it happened, and so all we can do is say, well, that happened. Well, when we discovered planets in other solar systems around a star, we thought they were going to be all rocky planets like Earth and Mercury and shit. They're mostly gas giants, and it's like, fucking why? Why are we this? I don't know. It's a rarity. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it's genuinely interesting how she goes about it. And I appreciate her deep love for what she does, because there's a lot of explanation, but there's some stuff left to the imagination. And I think that strikes a perfect balance. Rookie, I'm going to have to apologize to you, honey. I have to scoot. I've got another stream that I'm going to be heading to here in a little bit. Valiant Renegade has been on YouTube for 2 years, and today is his celebration of that. Yes. I'm so happy for him, and I'm so sorry. I hate like abandoning you like this, but I expect I'll be getting a link here shortly, and I have to get a couple of things ready for my stream tonight before I go. So
no, you're good. You're good.
I'm sorry.
That is all good. This was
I
fun
missed
anyway.
the 6-hour drunken streams. I won't lie.
That's okay. That's harder. We were younger at the time, and we're there's different things that can happen. That's really tough to ask for. And honestly, I don't know how much I want to do a 6-hour drunk stream anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Like, in my head, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Just, so we've been going for over 2 hours as it is. That's a good capsule for the most part. But
word.
Yeah, that is all good. I appreciate you coming by. I love the surprise that you and Proper, came up with here with that. That
was his idea. I can't take any credit for that whatsoever. That was all Justin. I just knew about it. He let me in on the plan.
Okay.
So yeah, that was all him. He gets full credit for that. I was mad at him though. I was like, why did you call somebody? Dang it.
Yeah, he almost spilled it to me so hard. I was just like, bro, I accepted that you said there's this prize. Now stop talking. He was like, yeah, but it is really cool. I'm just like, probably not, you never know. But
yeah, but it was really cool to see that.
Yeah, that's good. And yeah, this was fun. Another drunken, fun little day here with stuff, and there will be plenty more in the future for sure.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah, and in general, I'm starting to stream a little bit more. I'm getting more into the groove these days, and running more than one channel. It's kind of forcing me to. And I've taken up like assistant manager at my job, but we also have less hours right now because we have a lot of employees. So it's like I have plenty of time to work on stuff for the channels. So trying to do that. I'm trying to pull silently the threads to make eventually maybe another like film collaboration thing, but that's hard to say. I don't think it'll be to the caliber of the Rookie's Quest of 135 people. That's a lot I'll be lucky if I can get 30 people to go into one thing these days. So
that's so crazy.
That's
so crazy.
Yeah. Insane. But that's cool. If you had to go do that, that is all good. This was fun. You can go get the rest drunk on that stream, I assume. The rest of the way, you probably
I
barely
still need to function on my own stream later. So,
oh, yeah, you have another stream afterward.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fantastic Beast stream. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be. Yeah. It's gonna be a mess. I'm gonna be a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I bet. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you for joining and stuff. It's
Oh,
always
my
fun.
pleasure.
Always fun.
Yeah, always for sure, man. We gotta hook up again soon. We gotta hang out.
Yes, indeed.
Cool.
We shall.
Well, do you want me to scoot, or are you have other people coming in?
I mean, I'll probably have a person or two come in. Otherwise, I'll probably end it here soon. But that's all good. I can chat anyway. So that's all.
Well, I'll still be in the chat having you up, guys. Guys, hit the like button, and happy birthday again, Rookie.
Thank you.
All
right. Yep. See you later. All right. So I'm going to give Angus here a call. He said he was probably going to be asleep, but I'm going to wake him up and see if he's cool to join here. So we'll have him live here in a sec, and we'll see if he's cool to join or not. And Flipster said he might join. Oh, okay. So no, he is definitely knocked the fuck out if I went straight to voicemail. So with that, if he was available right now, I'd be able to go a lot longer. But thank you all for joining. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm planning to be more active on YouTube in general. It's good seeing some faces here that I haven't seen in a while. Smooth Jam, California. It's a big time oldie. Aster for Jaden, one of the oldest people that I know around here. Big time. Shelby, thank you for dropping by as well. I drank a little bit tonight. I didn't get fully drunk, but I did get a little buzzed, I would say. If I were to go for 6 hours, you never know. I could be quite wasted, but I don't think it'll happen tonight necessarily. But that could happen again soon in the future with a better planned stream here. But yeah, Soul Assassin, good seeing you. Aster for Doritos is what I'll call you with that one as well. I love that. Thank you, Mary. Karen, thank you, Karen, for the happy birthday. I will play. I found the clip that you should love. That is one of your classics. Right.
Sorry,
here.
I called you Karen. That's my name. Sorry, your name is Karen. Sorry, I called you Karen.
One of the classics, definitely, for sure. And with that, though, I should take a shot. Okay, before I leave, then I'll take one more shot before I head out of here, and before I start spilling and making a mess of everything. So one more shot before I go, and then I will see you guys later. So 3, 2, oh shit, yeah, spilled that one here a little bit. All right, 3, 2, 1. That was a Captain Morgan white rum. Not as good as I thought it would be. The Rumplemints was okay. Could have been better, but that's it for today. And I'll see you guys later.